It's about time we had a realistic morning routine on this app. Hi, how are you? Good morning. It's me, Naturally Sage. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're here to do a morning routine, and we're here for the girlies who maybe don't have aesthetic outfits, who still have things on their kitchen floors, and who have brown kitchen cabinets and don't have the perfect house setup. This is for the girlies who are just trying to be the best version of themselves regardless of their situation. And there's nothing wrong with this situation. I just want to put content out there that represents more people. I feel like a lot of the content that we see, the aesthetic is perfect and pristine. Everything is clean and white and marble, and that's just not everybody's reality. There is a point in time that I didn't actually want to show my house because I felt like it wasn't good enough and perfect enough to be online. But honestly, this is just another chapter in the book. And if you're a book girly like me, and if you really think about it, they never have the final scene set until the final scene. So it's like the entire book we're building to get to this thing, to this climax, to this place. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we can't rush it and we can't skip chapters. I think by now y'all understand what I'm trying to say. I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of the video and the vibes. Thanks so much for watching, for being here, existing, all the above. I hope that you subscribe, enjoy my channel, and become a part of this community.
You supposed to drink. You ain't no with no balls. I turned you out. You won't catch me in no sharp boots. I burned them out. Got away to their birthday to go out of town. Yeah, I talk a lot of shit. He like who you think you is. Nigga, not your nigga, not your hoe. Think he got one up on me. Whole time this shit like 3 and 0 twin. I be going in. Clearly want my life and it's so evident. I'm so heaven sent. What I look like asking him about another bitch. Might tell you once, won't tell you twice. And post that up, we be alright. See, I gon' tweet and I'm gon' fight fast. Yeah, these hoes sweet as apple pie. Ain't got no car, so hoes be right. But bro say y'all can't even do that. What? Why? How? When? Where? Just let me know how you wanna play it. Bitch, you know I'm there. If it was smoke, then I would say it. Bitch, I'm crystal clear. Left my pennies at his mansion like a souvenir. When a real one holds you down, babe, you supposed to drown. You ain't no with no balls, bitch. I turned you out. You won't catch me in no sharp boots. I burnt them out. Got away to their birthday to go out of town. Broke it. Yeah, I talk a lot of shit. He like who you think you is. Nigga, not your broke it. Nigga, not your hoe. peace of mind. I know now I have to face. I gotta find peace of mind. Please don't let me disgrace. He says it's impossible. The temptations of my past, but I know it's possible. Will my devotion last? He says there's no me without him. Please help me forget about him. He takes all my energy, trapped in my memory, constantly holding me, constantly holding me. I need to tell you all the pain he's caused. I need to tell you I'm undone because I gotta find peace of mind. I know now I have to face. I gotta find peace of mind. Please don't let me disgrace. He says it's impossible. The temptations of my past, but I know it's possible. Will my devotion last to finally be in love? And
Hi, good morning. Well, good afternoon at this point. It's 2:30. I don't know where I want to put this. It's 2:30. Gonna be doing a little bit of skincare and then having some lunch, having a little work break. And then we have a video that needs to go up. It needed to go up like 2 weeks ago. 2 videos actually, low key. And if I'm really being serious and for real, it's like 3 things. I'm running late right now, which feels crazy to say because I haven't even put out that much content. I've just been working so much, filming. But then the editing part, yikes, have not been wanting to do that. But that's what we're gonna do today. But girl, how are you? How's it been going? How's life? I know when it gets colder that it gets harder, at least for the people who are close to me. So I'm just checking in and honestly here to say a couple things. Just a mini yap session before we get back to the rest of our day. I just want to say that you are enough. You are enough for just existing. You don't have to be anything or do anything or be a perfect, productive human being to be enough and to be worthy of love and all good things in this world. That's something that I have to remind myself of. So I just want to remind you too. That you don't have to do it all. And honestly, I don't think that you can do it all. And I think that's okay. I think that there are some people who show up online and only show the good parts of their lives where they're being productive and balancing all these things, like balancing their relationships and work and the house and cleaning, cooking, bettering themselves, reading, crafting, like doing all of these things that I think a small part of us all desire to be. Like, oh, I want to be the person who can balance it all and do it all. But like, I just don't think that that's like a real thing. I think that if you're doing amazing at work and working really, really hard, that there's something else that's going to be low-hanging fruit. Maybe the house isn't as clean as it normally is. Maybe some of your friendships are lacking a little bit because you don't have the time or energy to make calls like you used to, or even to contribute to the friendship like you used to. Or like, I don't even want to say used to, but what's the norm within that relationship? So I think there's a level of achievement that we can all reach where we can have more balance in our life, but I don't think equilibrium balance 100% of the time is like a real thing. So I just want to say that you're enough no matter what you do, no matter how productive your morning routine is. What you just witnessed is my perfect morning routine. That probably happens, I want to say, 50% of the time. I'm currently in a space in my cycle where it just ended. So I'm on this high of energy right now. So this is like my high energy morning routine. That's one way that I try to reduce shame and guilt in my routines, because I'm very much a routine girly. But the thing is I always, and I use that word very intentionally, I always put way too much pressure on myself and want to be perfect and make the routine every single day. And then the one day that I skip one thing, I skip everything. And then it turns into this like downward spiral of negativity and negative thoughts about like, oh, like you can't, like, you're just lazy, you're just this, you're that. And it's like, okay, why don't we create a system where there's room for grace, there's room for error, there's room for extra sleep, room to forget, room just to be a human and be a person with thoughts and feelings that matter. Because I know personally, I've always been somebody who has been like trained in my mind to work and ignore your own feelings and thoughts and never take up any space. So now it's like I do have to honor those feelings when I'm not feeling very well or I'm not feeling very tired. It's like, okay, or I mean, not feeling like high energy or whatever. I do have to honor that. Okay, I'm not feeling that great today. Let's just make sure we get the hygiene, the dog, and it's like he hears me talking about him. Hello. And let's just do those things that are bare minimum, and then we can sit for a second and figure out what the day is going to entail. I hope that if you're watching this, A, you enjoyed this video, and B, maybe it inspires you to give yourself a little bit more grace. I think when you leave space for grace for yourself in these types of situations, you don't like totally quit. At least that's how I am. I'm kind of an all or nothing person. So if one thing goes wrong, I just totally want to abandon the whole system. Like, and it's like, okay, let's give ourselves grace and room to not complete everything and everything be perfect how you planned it. Then honestly, it just leaves less space for me to feel bad about myself and talk bad about myself. Anyway, that's all. I think the